Hey, let's talk about crossbows. The ballista reverse bat crossbow has been just a crazy anomaly in the crossbow industry. And I want to talk about why, as a former bow hunter, and I still love to bow hunt, why I love to shoot this little crossbow. It can harvest deer. We've harvested deer, bear, turkeys, mountain lion, hogs with this. You know, in that 25 to 30 yard range, this is a deadly, deadly crossbow. And you know, maybe it's not the fastest crossbow out there, but compact, the features of it make it so much better. So let me walk you through some of the things that make it so nice. You know, first of all, it's so compact. It can fit right in a backpack if you wanted it to. It's light, easy to carry, can fit in a ground blind, really nice, compact, in a tree stand, all that kind of stuff that makes it really compact. Also, obviously, the size is very compact. And, you know, most hunters, 25, 30 yard shot, I would say that's about 80% of your shots. So this crossbow is going to work for, you know, all of those scenarios. With that, you can see I've got the turkey at 10 yards, a deer at 20, got some bolts into that. The other one's out at 30. And this, set up the right way, is going to be deadly on all those scenarios. Cocking wise, other crossbows are so difficult to cock. They've either got this big crank you got to put on the ground, or an extra string mechanism on it, things like that. With this crossbow, you see we have this unique self-retracting cord on it. So it's as easy as this. If you notice, I put my finger up on the side here so I can have stability. And what I want to do is I want to bring this back straight into my shoulder this way instead of sideways. It's going to be so much easier. So if you watch, and sometimes I even use it to brace right here, but literally I just pull it just like that and cock it. Super easy. Again, super quiet. You could do that from a tree stand or a ground blind without any problem. You can put a little foot stirrup on here if you need to cock from the ground. Decocking, you don't need a special arrow for it. You don't need a special tool for it. Literally push the safety off, pull it back again, and pull the trigger, and you're gonna hear a cock, a click, and slowly retract it down. It's that easy to use. So for that, you know, you've got the bolts are like this. They are a 166 micro diameter bolt. There's 13-inch bolts or 16-inch bolts, depending on your state. Same thing. You can use this as a pistol crossbow. You could also have it with the stock in it. I like this for hunting. It's more stable that way. For bow fishing, I don't use one. I'm getting it more and more that I don't need to. But there is also an option for the crossbow that you can have a foldable stock, so it really fits in your backpack nice and compact. So lots of different options that you can accessorize and make the crossbow fit your needs. Until recently, we didn't have a quiver, and so now we have a quiver. And what is unique about this quiver is that it's a Picatinny rail mount option. So on the bottom, on your crossbow, that's what makes this crossbow really unique. Boom, it's that easy to put your quiver on and be ready to hunt and be completely set. This quiver also works for our 166 micro diameter bolts, as well as the full size bolts for the Mega Bat and the Mega Bat reverse. So very, there's a little actually stop on here, safety, so that you don't actually pop that off. So really cool feature as well on that. But you know, scope options, I don't know if you can, maybe you can see the reticle in there. Maybe not very good. We can put a picture of it, but this is a new scope with multiple reticles on it, or multiple crosshairs on it, so you can use that if you're shooting long range. If you're really in that 20 yard, 15 yard range all the time, you might want to just consider a red dot. But for longer yardages, it's really nice to have the scope on it. For bow fishing, we have the green laser light, which is the cat's meow, and I'll show you that in a little bit. But That's what this makes this crossbow so unique, is the compact size of it, the power of it, the different accessories and feasibility. I'm going to also show you another cool option about this, is that in my bag here, there is these 2 pieces of metal like this, right? Other crossbows, if something happens to your crossbow, you're screwed. You have to go to your local dealer, and you probably have to wait to get in line. It could be several hours, but I'm going to show you with this tool. You see, notice there's a pin in there. That goes right in the space right here, just like that. Another one right here. We'll flip that over. And literally in the field, I can push this together. It locks. Now, guess what? I can change my string by myself in the field. That's what makes this crossbow, again, super, super unique. If I decock or put that back, I have to make sure it's back on the cams. As I slowly open it up, oh, there you go, perfect. I can switch it around and go do the other way and change the cam strings if I need to in the field, or grease it or anything like that, and take the tension off to tighten things up. But again, super feature rich crossbow that, you know, whether you're going to shoot deer, bear, hogs, turkeys, pack it for mountain lion or small game. We shoot these out at the ranch. We shoot prairie dogs at 40 yards with these because they're so fun and so quiet. But I'm going to show you another feature that makes this crossbow much different than the other crossbows out on the market. So we're going to do this. As you saw, we took off the quiver. Boom, we can take this. This is our bow fishing bundle. It's a reel seat, and a Picatinny rail mount on it. And it's so easy because literally I can go from hunting to bow fishing in a heartbeat here. And actually, I like to mount this back a little bit farther. There we go. I like to get it back when I put my bow fishing reel on a little bit farther than you would think, because what I want to do is I want to make the string from the bolt hang down right to the reel. So literally I can change that out. Then I can take this scope off. And I can index actually where my scopes go, so I don't need to re-sight it in all the time. And I can put on my green laser light, just like that. And the green laser light does require an Allen wrench to tighten it up. And I have that, but literally I'm ready to go bow fishing just that fast. No other crossbow has the ability to be so versatile for big game, small game, or bow fishing. So if you want to find out more about the Ballista Reverse Bat, the Mega Bat, or the Mega Bat Reverse, or coming soon, the Hawkwing, go to ballista.co and check them out. Ballista.